where you always have a front row seat.
Hey, Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Well, good afternoon and welcome again to Brownsburg High School. It is Championship Saturday here on IndianaSRN. We have 3 games. All 3 will determine a state champion, not only in the club, the 1A, and the 2A boys lacrosse. Our first game of the day will feature the Bears of South Bend. They've been here 3 years in a row. They'll take on the Slicers of LaPorte in the club championship matchup. High school lacrosse on IndianaSRN brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955. 5 central Indiana locations. Reynolds meets all your equipment, parts, and service needs. Boilermaker Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Burtner Electric, your trusted electrician partners since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one story at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. And the Indiana SRN Sports Page. Sports coverage, border to border, coast to coast, your source for high school, college, and pro sports coverage. Troy Dergowski along with the Hall of Famer Keith Myers, and it's going to be a beautiful day for this game because we're finishing out the season with 3 championship matchups, and the club game perhaps doesn't get the same ink maybe as the 1A, 2A game, but these guys have played all season long, and now they get a chance to play for a title.
And what a beautiful day it is. First time, last couple of years, we've had some rainstorms today. It's high, around 80 degrees. And you look at both of these teams, the South Bend Bears come out with a record of 10-5. They've scored 145 goals on the season, allowed 109. Earlier beat Lacrosse, LaPorte 8-7 in an early matchup this year. So they understand who they're playing and have played them, and it seems like they've handled it pretty well.
Well, one other aspect about a game like this, South Bend has that experience of being here before. Would that be an edge, knowing that they've had the experience of playing in a championship matchup where LaPorte is not?
I would think so. That, come down to Indianapolis. You've been doing this for a couple of times. Fans are familiar. A new site this year than it has been in the past. But you look at the LaPorte team; they're 10-3 on the year, scored 174 goals, a lot of 104 goals on the season. They beat some teams like Chesterton, Munster, and Valparaiso, which are 1A schools. So they've had that experience and should be looking very good. And they're determined to revenge their 8-7 loss.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell by that low-scoring affair that it might be the same here today between these two teams. But I always look back, earlier matchups at times really don't mean quite as much, especially when you get into a championship atmosphere like you see today, because so much can change between that first meeting and the championship game.
The other thing that's different, as we heard on the wind, it could be very much of a factor because it is very, very windy outside here in Brownsburg.
Yeah, the wind has picked up quite a bit. The good news is for the players themselves, they won't have that sun, though it is a little bit cloudy today and it's still peaks of sun. It may not be as hot as what we initially anticipated. You get into the 80-degree range, and down there in the turf, we're talking into the 100-degree range.
Yeah, 101, 102, like it was last year at Hamilton Southeastern. You expect LaPorte to be more physical than South Bend. South Bend is more finesse type of thing. So both of them know how to score. I think the key, as it is always in games like this, is the goalkeeper, what the goalkeeper will do.
One other aspect of this one, LaPorte, by the way, may not have the same depth man for man, but their roster is deeper, so I don't know if LaPorte's going to try to keep more fresh legs out there, or they're going to try to just go with those frontliners and go toe-to-toe with South Bend, but that could be a factor here today as well.
Well, if you like black and orange, you're going to have a lot of it for the next hour and a half on your TV screen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's going to be fun. It's the first game of the day. We have the 1A and 2A championships, and, Coach, before we even get to that, this game here, those two games are going to be a lot of fun, too. We had a chance to do the semifinals the other night. Very competitive, very close, so nothing is given at either one of those two games.
Well, our fans will have a treat as well. Josh Miller from Carmel girls lacrosse team is going to do the color with you. Josh is a great guy. He brings sense of humor. I'm going to get back and relax and watch the pros in action today.
Oh, so you're not going to be here. Oh, well,
I'll be here for a little bit.
In spirit. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, South Bend and LaPorte, the club championship game is coming up next right here on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Back here in Brownsburg. Great to have you with us. By the way, not only are we broadcasting all 3 of the boys' championship games here on IndianaSRN, we're also bringing you the girls' championship games, so you can literally put both those games on at the same time. We have 2 games over there, 3 here.
as we mentioned that, the score, Crown Point 8, Brownsburg 5, 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. They started that game at 1:30. Their 2A championship game, what a matchup that will be at 4 o'clock today.
Yeah, so we'll be here for not only this one, we'll be here for the 1A and the 2A championship. If everything goes according to plan, 5 o'clock and 7:30 for the 1A and 2A championship games today.
You're not going to hold your breath about that, though, are you?
About the 5 and 7:30?
Yeah.
No. You know, it's amazing that for those fans that have not tuned in before, that I fill out a score sheet and I put it on a yellow pad, and then you give me a score sheet. After I already put it on, why didn't you give me 3 of these already?
I would assume you saw the score sheets right there.
I don't peek into your business. But how come you only gave me 1? Why don't you give me another one? Then I'll have it for 1A and 2A. In fact, if you give me 3, I can make a copy for next year. There you go. Oops, sorry.
Okay, I just got barely enough for Josh.
He doesn't need it. Josh, I've known Josh since he was a little boy. He keeps everything right up here. By the way, LaPorte in their orange, the Bears of South Bend in their black and gold, and we're ready to get this club championship game underway. I want to remind you today's broadcast is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana Boys Lacrosse Association. Any use, reproduction, or distribution of audio or video without the express written permission of those 2 entities is strictly prohibited. Keep an eye on the keepers today. They will definitely be challenged. Number 21 for the Bears, Jack Brown. On the other side, in goal today, wearing number 13 will be Lucky Post, or I should say Luck Post. We're going to call him Lucky today. What do you think?
Let's change his name to Lucky. Somebody forgot to put a Y on the roster.
Well, here we go. We'll just call him Lucky Post. Hear that wind continuing to kick up. We are underway. It'll be Slicers in control first. Let's keep an eye on the physicality of this one here today. Ian Rowland ends up losing a turnover by the Slicers. Turnover is going to be a big key here today, and each team now has 1. Get that in. Key to this is get it into the attack area and go from there. Because a lot of times you see teams that don't have as much experience, they don't get it into the area they need to get it. First shot on the way, good. And Jack Borelli, number 32 on the board. And LaPorte scores quickly here in this one, and it comes at 11:21 of the first period of play.
Very quick goal, very quick action, and 2 turnovers and a score. It could be very interesting.
So Borelli on the board at 11:21 for the Slicers of LaPorte, and boy, how you start out a game and how you even finish a quarter, that always makes a big difference. We've been talking about some of the semifinal games that we've done here in IndianaSRN. It's amazing how many teams score under 30 seconds to go, as the face-off won by LaPorte. And another turnover. And so South Bend has turned it over twice. And now let's see if they can get it into the attack area.
Oh, we got a flag early.
So far, each team with a face-off victory. And yes, you see the flag right at about the 39-yard line.
That flag came out really early. I don't know. I mean, we saw no flags today during the semifinals. Let them physically just manhandle each other.
Yeah, in fact, there were times you kind of wondered why there wasn't a flag. The three officials got together. Let's see if they will continue to play on, or will they actually keep the penalty alive. And it will go against the Bears. And it doesn't appear that it is a penalty that will put anybody in the box. So the foul called against the Bears, so that's essentially a turnover. They're third already here in this opening period of play, and then Laporte gives it right back, their second turnover. So Borelli the score, and there's another one. Anytime you give the ball back, we count it as a turnover. So the Bears now have 4.
And it's early. We've only played 2 minutes.
Yeah. So now the Slicers in the attack area. Let's see if they will work behind the cage. A lot of teams don't. They feel more comfortable facing
the goalie.
The goal, yep. They kind of know where that offense is going to come from. Left-hand shot, that's going to be a pipe shot. Got by Jack Brown, but it will ricochet all the way out of bounds and go over to the Bears. Almost a 2-0 score. As one of our colleagues says, U.S. Steel. We may hear that a lot today.
I'm sure she has said that 8 or 9 times already today.
5th turnover, and then Laporte gives it right back. So 5 turnovers by the Bears. Weak shot attempt, and it's going to be picked off in midair. Really nothing there.
Oh, gave it away.
Yep, another turnover, and then it'll be a point on the board for South Bend. Looks like it's number 33, Owen McNally. It shows you again, if you turn it over, you're going to get in trouble. So McNally on the board. And we're tied at 1 apiece. That coming at the 9:40 mark.
The goalie just tried to clear the ball and made an errant pass, and there they were.
4 turnovers by Laporte, 5 turnovers now by the South Bend Bears. So not a good start for either one of these two teams. Face-off won by Laporte. Second face-off won so far here today. And here's the other thing about this. You can't be sloppy.
No. Well, you'll see a difference in this game than you will the other 2 games. Maybe not the same aggressive play or talent-wise. You'll see a difference of style of play. But these kids worked very, very hard to get to where they are today too. So
yeah, skill set is not quite the same in the club level. I think eventually they would think maybe in the future they'd like to get maybe to 1A and then advance if they can from there. But it takes a lot to build these programs.
Experiences,
yeah,
and it takes some finances as well. Some of these schools have to fund their own program
and have to have a combined effort of more than one school. Another turnover by Laporte. That's number 6. So each team now with 6. Ball loose at midfield, and the Bears going to give it right back. It is, by the way, not December. Everybody's in a giving mood, but it is not Christmas season. Here come the Slicers. Long shot wide left. That is Aiden Pennzoil.
Got an update on the girls. Crown Point 9, Brownsburg 8. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
We'll let you know how that one goes. Low shot. That one skipped along the turf.
That's actually on the ground, wasn't it?
Yeah. Max Beret on the shot that time by Laporte. Ball is going to be a timeout. Bears will have the possession. 8:07 to go, opening period, tied at 1.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
A little bit of a surprise start here in the club game, not so much with the scoring, but the amount of turnovers we've seen by both teams. Now, we'll give that over to perhaps a little nerves early.
Well, let's face it, too. Both of these teams probably have not played in a stadium as big as this stadium. Yeah. And with a fan base that are here, I mean, there's a lot of fans for this game, but it would just dwarf it in size because this stadium holds about 7,000 people. So that may be a factor. Plus, both of them had very, very long drives.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I would be falling asleep halfway through this game if I didn't prepare. Probably slept when I came down.
Yeah, they.
I did sleep when I came down.
I knew, but you've been all over this city, though.
I have.
You? Yeah. Bears on the attack. Once you get into that attack area, they have not taken care of it. That'll be another turnover. That's number 8. Slicers. Another check stick. Wow. 7 now for Laporte and a high pass, and it's going to go out of play. And that's going to be number 9 now for the Bears.
I will tell you this. When the ball gets on that turf and takes off, it flies.
Yeah, you're going to have to be really fast to catch up with it.
Oh, he lost his stick.
Borelli lost it. That's another turnover by Laporte. And then the ball squirts loose. It'll go past the end line, and the official says, guess what, we're going to go back the other way. So the Bears now with 10 turnovers here in the opening period of play. Needless to say, it doesn't look like either one of these two teams got off the bus ready to play here, did they?
It does not.
Ethan Bear at midfield now for the Slicers. Tied at 1, another high pass, and it will stay in play. Good effort there for the Slicers. A lot of times that ground ball can be really tough as Lincoln Gerard, another U.S. Steel shot, and you can tell because it bounces all the way past midfield.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, you love it if you're South Bend because you could have numbers.
Yeah.
As the Slicers a little slow getting back. Stick shack, and it caught the knee that time of Sam Evans. Another turnover by the Bears. Here come the Slicers, and that one's going to be blocked. Great save once again by Jack Brown. Ball is loose. Squirts past the 30. Daniel Gilchrist there for the Slicers, and a flag is down.
Yeah, a little bit rough.
Take another look at this U.S. Steel shot right here. Good look there by Max Beret.
Oh, the goal off the knee. Not the post, but the knee.
No wonder it sounded like the post.
That's no protection. By the way, our fundraiser today, $10,000
for you.
Yep,
you're going to be out there
after the first game,
and we have to have video evidence of it though.
I need to check.
We'll get you the check as soon as you produce. Yeah. By the way, that penalty against Ethan Olson of the Bears. So now Laporte, man up. Nice pass to the inside. The turn and the score, and that one got just a piece of Brown, but squirts in, and Laporte now takes a 2-1 lead here in the opening period of play.
Number 3 on the goal.
So that's going to be Max Beret. Take another look at it right here.
Oh, he had a little bit of a piece of that and just rolled back into it.
That comes at the 5:59 mark. So time for a face-off once again. Even strength after the penalty, and it was a power play goal. Face-off won by the Bears. Second face-off they have won. High shot. Player went down on the turf. That is Sal Munoz. Don't see very many power play goals, especially in lacrosse these days, because a lot of teams are very good at killing off the penalty. And now the Bears look to set it up out front. That is Sam Evans. He works there with number 10, Wyatt Leichty. You see right there, the Slicers are playing man-to-man.
Mm-hmm.
Another high shot, and the runoff by the Bears.
Both goalies been tested pretty well today.
Yes, they have.
Early, I mean, it's early, but.
And it may be even more if they didn't turn it over so much.
Yep.
Got to get possessions, lengthy possessions, you hope. Nice pass to the inside. Nice move, and they're going to wave it off. He was in the crease.
He's in the crease. And then the goal shoves him. Get out of my way.
Ben Navala is the guilty party, so that'll be a turnover essentially. That's 12. Take another look at it. Very clearly in the crease. It was that last little step.
That step. He kind of tippy-toed.
So now the Slicers back on offense under the 5-minute mark in the opening period of play. They very rarely worked behind the cage at the X, so let's see if they'll try that even more. Stick check, ball loose. Slicers keep it. And right now they're just not concentrating as well as they need to.
Well, how can you concentrate if someone's beating you up like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get beat up by you every broadcast.
All right,
Here's Borelli bouncing it in and scoring for the second time. So Borelli with number 2. Slicers now lead it 3-1. That comes at 4:15 here in the opening period of play. And another 5-hole shot. How about that?
We've seen a lot of those today in this week.
What do you mean, do I respond well by when I'm getting beat up like that? I didn't even make it to the broadcast booth, and you're already jumping on me about something.
Your people come in early, get everything set up for you, got your lunch for you.
Yeah? What's your point?
Prima donna. Prima donna. And then you're going on vacation.
I am. You won't see me for about 11 weeks. Penalty will go against the Slicers.
Update girls score. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
9-9 tied. Fourth quarter begins.
Uh-oh. Anything can happen in the fourth. Now the Bears down by 2.
They need a goal here.
Each team will make a change. Pace really slowed down here as Sam Evans will work it out front. That's not a bad thing. I don't think you can go 100 miles an hour, especially if you're the Bears. You don't have that much depth off the bench. So at times I think you need to save a leg or two knowing that you have a long way to go in this championship game. Now, if it's you go 100 miles an hour no matter what.
Sure.
And then you wonder why you're burnt out in the fourth. But you're the Hall of Famer. We're not.
I'd be suicide squeezing right now.
I know you would. Ethan Olson unable to make a move behind the cage. Hey, there's some physical play for you.
Here, let me take your turn.
Landon Buck, there's the turn, and that one hits the post on the left.
We celebrated too soon.
Back there the way
Got
we go.
A penalty.
It's going to be a delayed penalty. Slicers have a chance to score right here. Either way, they're going to get it back. Ball comes loose, and there's the whistle. It will stay with the Slicers. It'll be a time-serving foul, I do believe. Let's wait and see. Thought it was number 11, Sam Evans, who they got. Doink!
then you have no idea where that ball is going to go.
No. So it is Sam Evans who will be in for 30. Chance here, another power play opportunity for the Slicers. Trying to make it a 4-1 lead. Low shot wide left. Take a deep shot from about 26 yards. Lincoln Gerard.
Nice hustle by South Bend to go get that ball. Goalie got up and beat him to the line.
Yeah, the run out by your keeper will get you an extra possession. So let's see if the Bears can get something offensively. Today's game brought to you by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect to game officials as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part, practice good sportsmanship, no officials, no games. Turnover Bears again, number 13 in this opening period alone. And now the Slicers will slow it up. 2 might be too long to hold it. Long shot, good save by Brown. He'll stay in possession of Laporte.
South Bend had to go and hustle, get that ball. LaPelt right now is maybe a step faster than they are today.
And I wouldn't mind if I am Laporte with 90 seconds to go if I
hang on to
go
it.
And hang on to it. Yeah, maybe take a little more time, though that's a good stop again by Jack Brown. And then you throw it away. Turnover by the Slicers. That's number 9. They're going to actually say it was touched.
It was touched. 19 touched the ball going out.
So it will stay here with Laporte. And now if you have a minute to go, I don't want to give it back.
Would. Yep. This saves your legs as well.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Another turnover.
Maybe. Let's just kick it all the way out
I
of
think
bounds.
he kicked it out of bounds. Did he not kick it out of bounds?
He did. So it's going to stay with the Slicers. No turnover charge right there. But you disrupt that possession with a bad pass.
Yeah, but okay. You're good.
So don't do that, is what we're trying to tell you.
Oh, he's wide open. Shoot the ball, son.
Oh, my. 32 again. Borelli trying to make it a hat trick. Runoff will go to the Slicers. 43 seconds to go. Warm day here in Brownsburg. Teams have really not had that many warm days this spring. We've had a lot of rain and cool temperatures, so this is, I would imagine, a little bit unusual.
Well, semifinals, we had great days.
Yeah.
One day we had rain up to around 4 o'clock, and then it just became really nice. 78 for the high today. He's just going to hold on to this.
Yeah, Rylan Cawthon checking the clock. He'll make his move. A lot of checking going on, and a turnover by Laporte, number 10. Ball loose at midfield. Still 3 seconds to go. They'll have to get a shot off and a long one, and the save by Post. And that's going to do it for the opening period of play. Slicers head to period 2, leading it 3-1.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
We're back here in Brownsburg, 3-1 after the opening period of play. There you go.
Give back to the game you love. Become an LAX referee. We'll teach you how to do it. Contact the Indiana Lacrosse Officials Association at INLAXREF.org or call 317-759-1654.
Could you be a referee in lacrosse?
I could not.
Would you want to be?
I have to run.
Well, plus you'd be outside, and if it's cold, you don't like it outside when it's cold.
I've
You don't
done-
like it outside when it's hot either.
I done my officiating back in
Well,
the
once
day.
you get back into it, they need referees.
Have you seen me try to walk, let
Yeah.
alone run?
Well, you could be one of those really slow referees.
I could get a scooter. I could do it if they let me do my scooter.
You could, just,
Shoot, I could beat everybody down the field.
you could.
If you give me a stick, I could hit stick too.
I would be curious, though, before we get back to the game, how much training it would take to become a lacrosse official. And then, and again, they got to be patient with you because I don't know that I would recognize some of the offenses as quickly as I would like to.
I wouldn't know the signs.
True.
I mean, they're doing offsides, on the head, on the hip, to the chest.
Yeah, but you didn't know them in basketball until you started doing it,
I
right?
knew them right away when I was a basketball player.
Okay. Well, but I guess I would understand that if you and I played lacrosse, it'd become easier to us.
I think if we were brought up with it.
Yeah, you'd know it.
Like these 7-year-olds that are playing 7-year-old lacrosse.
Yeah.
We talked to Mr. Coach Beasley. His son's 5 and he's playing.
I think he's the next child is not even born yet.
And
he's
he
already
got a stick.
Yeah. So
You're nuts, Scott Beasley. Get him a basketball.
well, the Slicers
We'll see Scott today too. By the way.
Yeah. He's on the board of the Boys Lacrosse Association.
Good man.
So face-off time, you see the wind a little bit affecting our camera work. It wasn't windy when I came in. It only got windy when you showed up.
Thank you. It's my flag.
And your plaque. Battle for the face-off, and here come.
Now, is that? I mean,
That's-
can they all get
oh, yeah.
in there?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. As soon as that face-off
Is controlled or on the ground?
It gets off that X. It's a fair game.
Okay.
In fact, we still don't have a winner here until right there. Bears get their third face-off win.
So
and now,
you can't count a win until you control the ball?
No, you can start making that move once they blow that whistle and they start jousting.
Why aren't they using yellow ball?
Because they don't want to.
Okay.
Bears, will it be a turnover here? They will keep it. Well, I was going to say, wait a minute. 22 right there made a big mistake. Johnny Anella stepped over the line, and you can't do that. That's a restraining line. If he uses his stick, he's okay. But the Bears turned it over for the 14th time.
See, those are complicated rules, so I don't understand.
Well, the nice thing about that is the official was right on top of it. I think Anella thought, hey, I'll just step over here, nobody will notice, but they noticed. So now the Slicers looking to make their move in the attack area. Left-hand shot and the score. Number 16, Lincoln Gerard. His first of the day.
You can tell Laporte came to play today.
They did.
Is 4 goals enough to win this thing, though?
Probably not. Here's the other thing that I've kind of noticed. One of the officials that they're working with is probably a little less experienced than the others. That's also how you kind of learn the trade, is they'll put you with experienced officials.
Very, very good, Troy. That's a very good point. We're doing that in every sport we need because we need officials. We're still short, probably 150 to 200 officials in the state of Indiana.
I think I might become a lacrosse official.
Okay.
Only if I can do it on nice nights, though.
And you can do play-by-play while you're doing it?
Yes, that's right.
That'd be great.
Carry the mic with me.
Oh, hey. Well, I asked them if they wanted to be Mike. We do have a mic. And the guy goes, do you think so?
Do you really want to hear all this? Face-off won. Each team with 3 face-offs won so far. The big story of this one, the amount of turnovers. The Bears, 14-10 for Laporte. It is so important to hold on to possessions. And that's going to go against the Slicers.
Almost like an illegal screen, right?
That's going to be their 11th. Yeah, you can't set a pick. You'd love to, but you can't do that. Bears wild again on offense, and they'll turn it over again.
Here they come.
15 now.
Yeah, I turned it, lost it.
But the Slicer's going to keep it for the moment. I say for the moment because nothing is sure right at this stage, and I think LaPorte's going to get a timeout. They want to talk about it. 9:44 to go, period 2. Slicers lead it by 3.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with on-demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Today's game brought to you by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent, proudly representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call at 317-894-7000 for coverage.
I talked to Pat the other day. Jack is doing well. Remember, Jack played for Guerin Catholic. Jack will be a senior this year. Lighten it up on the basketball court.
And they'll be playing all summer.
Jack will be, you bet.
Summer's not a time off for basketball. Well, right now the Slicer is a little sloppy in transition, and so they get a timeout. This also might be a timeout just to get a little bit of a water break on a warm day like it is today. We're going to get in the lower 80s probably, but again, you get down on the turf, you add about 20 degrees to that, and it can get very, very warm.
As a sideline reporter of football, it gets warm.
It does.
Yep. And you come up here and you got the air conditioner on.
We were still hoping, though, that you knew what it was like to be down there on the sideline, since every time we go, let's go to our sideline report of the Hall of Famer Keith Myers, and I look behind me and you're right behind me in the press box.
Well, because I wanted to get good view of the.
How's that a sideline reporter, though?
Well, it was on you're
on this side over here, so you call this a line.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you straightened that out.
Sure, no problem. Anything else?
The only sideline reporter I ever know that never went down on the sideline. So, but that's okay.
They wouldn't allow me. I didn't have my pass.
True. And you play by the rules. Under 10 minutes to go here in period number 2, the club championship game here on IndianaSRN. We're here all day long. Our final day during the spring season
is today.
Today.
Yep. And our new season begins June 1st for people who would like to help support IndianaSRN. And if you like to donate, there's a donate button right there on the website. Hit that website. We would appreciate it. We get more games for more kids, which is better for everybody.
And you'll notice something that won't happen all day today, because he's been warned not to say anything, as that shot is wide right there by Wyatt Lichty, is you do not mention football today.
No, I didn't mention it at all.
I'm just telling you, don't do it, because that's grounds for shutting off your microphone.
I'm not. I won't.
When the Summer Troy happens today.
Can I just say that we'll have over 40 games for football this year?
You can say that. That's all you can say.
You can help us with that as well.
That's high school games.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you like to help us, that'd be great.
Yeah, that doesn't include the college ranks, but just the high school. Long shot straight away. Sam Evans tried to make it.
I like that
4-2.
shot on goal, though. No one went after the ball, though.
Good save by Post. So now the Slicers back the other way. Beret, that one bouncing high in the air. And it'll be Slicers once again. Shot this time wide right. Number 16 there, Lincoln Gerard, looking for his second of the day.
Did that one hit the post, or did it hit the official, the goalie's leg?
The second shot?
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't matter now, does it? Score by the Slicers, 32. Jack Borelli now has the hat trick.
Borelli scored at the 11:01 mark in the first quarter, the 4:15 mark in the first quarter, and now at the 8:03 mark.
5-1, and right now the South Bend Bears having a really tough time getting that offense rolling.
Updated score on the girls' side, 11-11, 2 minutes to play, fourth quarter. It's coming down to the wire.
As it should.
Awesome.
Once that comes final, or maybe they go to overtime, we'll let you know.
Well, they can go. They can go
forever.
They can go 5 or 6 overtimes.
Just keep them going. Face-off won by Laporte, their fourth.
Oh, that hit him.
Runoff stays here with the Slicers. They'll make changes, as will the Bears. Bears trying to keep everybody relatively fresh. Again, we mentioned earlier their roster not as deep as the Slicers. Do you have a special guest at halftime, or?
I should have one, yes.
Now, that should doesn't mean yes. You're just
I'm
saying,
sure John Duffy has taken care of me.
Okay, good. Ball squirts loose. It'll stay with the Bears. Bears scored at 9:40 of the opening period, and they're going to get another one here. It'll be number 11, Sam Evans.
They needed that goal.
They certainly did. Boy, they've gone in a long scoring drought, but again, the amount of turnovers they have committed in the first half. We have them unofficially at 15. They're a -3 in the turnover department. Well, that one right in the upper right corner as we face the net, upper left corner, right behind the keeper post. So face off. Official went down, lost his whistle, but he got a backup. Good job. Quickly in the attack area. Slicers trying to get a goal back. That one ricochets off the leg. I think that was Teddy Swanson who took one for the team right there, and he's limping, and he should be. Another deflection. Shot stopped. Slicers regained possession again. Dodge to the inside. Back to the right. Wide right by Gerard.
His whistle
popped away.
The young man from Laporte has his whistle.
Vinny Ballack.
Sir, would you like this back?
I'd put it in my pocket and make him go looking for it. Tell him later you found it. Off the whistle. That one is checked, bouncing over the cage, and it will stay with the Slicers. He's like, what do I do with this? He's going to take it to the sidelines. Here you go.
Now he gave it to the neutral official.
Don't see that very often, do you?
Well, if you ever had it on the basketball floor, you just kick it out of the way.
Yeah. And hopefully you didn't forget your other one. You're supposed to put it in your pocket.
Yes, true.
And you didn't leave it in the locker room. And then you don't have a whistle, and the next one's yours, right? The next call is supposed to be yours. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Today's game brought to you by Aspen Creek Grill. If you're looking for fresh, amazing food and servers who truly care about your experience, make sure you check out Aspen Creek Grill. The dive and the shot. Chase Kowaliski on the shot there for Laporte. The runoff again for the Slicers. Quick pass to the inside, off the stick there of Ethan Bear. Turnover, Laporte, number 13. There's still +2 in that category. And guess what? The Bears still feel like they're in a giving mood. They gave it right back on another turnover. Slicers in scoring position again, and they will. Off another turnover. And Laporte, number 32, Jack Borelli, does it again. That's his fourth. You can't turn it over in your own end and expect all your defensive players to get back in time. It just more often than not will not happen.
Now,
so Borelli, number 4.
6-2.
Yeah, the lead back to 4 after the Evans score at 7:15. So far, the Slicers lead in the face-offs 4-3. Whistle will stop play, and I think that's going to go against Laporte. So South Bend, see if they get something going on offense once again. Only 2 goals so far here in the first half, and we're coming up on 5 minutes remaining. They're going to have to make a lot of adjustments at halftime to quit turning the ball over so much like that. Now here's what I think happened here. Is the player that was attacking, I think the player here on the left wing thought he was going to shoot it. He wasn't ready to get it because he thought the guy was going to shoot it.
I think it's the communication they have, or lack of communication.
They got to find a way to cut down on the turnovers in the second half if they're going to get back into this. Laporte quickly in the attack area. Nice move back to the inside. Ball comes loose and turnover by Laporte. That'll be their 14th. And as we go in transition the other way, timeout now by the Bears. They want to talk about it. 4:44 to go. Opening half, 6-2 Slicers.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines?
Your kid's Friday night touchdown. Just Wit HD on Roku. IndianaSRN is bringing Central Indiana high school sports right to your living room in crystal clear quality. With over 350 live contests streaming each year, from football under the lights to basketball buzzer beaters, we're putting local athletes in the spotlight. Search IndianaSRN on your Roku device today and never miss a moment of hometown glory.
Back here at Brownsburg High School on Championship Saturday on IndianaSRN. Thanks for being with us. Today's game, as always, here on IndianaSRN, supporting high school, college athletics across Indiana. If you would like to help and put your business in front of thousands of loyal viewers each week, you can do it by contacting the young man to my right, Coach at IndianaSRN.org.
Young man?
Yeah.
Thanks. Wow.
I love your shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Very patriotic.
I wear it 3 times a year.
4th of July.
Yep.
Your birthday.
No.
When else?
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Good.
But I forgot Memorial Day this year.
So you're making up for it today?
Yes. And then on Flag Day.
Flag Day. Very good. Bears got a timeout. Let's see if they have something set up. Final 4:38.
I love this flag. I love that flag. It's given me great opportunities to do great things.
And we would hope that more Americans would, for sure.
Amen, brother.
Turnover number 18 now for the Bears. Slicers, still a lot of time left in the first half. If you can get 3 possessions out of this, you could really think maybe make it a 9-2 game going to the second half. That might be too much for the Bears, but again, they'll slow the pace down. Very little play behind the cage, though, today by either one of these two teams. Jack Brown in goal has been challenged in the first half. Not by so much, I think, the amount of shots on goal, but the amount of turnovers his team is giving up. The save, Beret went low. Nice save there by Jack Brown. And the thing is about Brown, he's going to have help from his defense, and they've got to stop turning it over. Slicer's going to challenge a little bit at midfield. The clear
Oh!
And they're going to get a delayed whistle here, push from behind.
That's got to be, that's a pretty good call.
Yeah, you
I mean,
extend those arms and knock somebody down.
I can understand if he didn't extend the arms, but
that's almost, if you want a definition of something like that, if you're in the buffet line and you see Coach Myers doing that, that's what happens. Don't be in front of you when you're in the buffet line.
That's awesome. That's why I love working with you. Number one team.
If you only saw some of the things that happened during the commercials and stuff, yeah. There's a flag. Delayed whistle here. The shot blocked away. It'll stay in the attack area. We're waiting for the possession here. This penalty should go against the Bears, I do believe. There's some more contact.
I tell you what, they're physical.
They are. Landon Buck just ran over his defender. The shot and the score by Isaiah Garvey. Question is, does it stand?
Are they going to count it?
I'm waiting to see. I thought the penalty was on South Bend, but apparently not.
South Bend scores.
So Garvey.
Wow. Here's an update for you. Coming from Nick Lewis, Brownsburg wins 12-11, point ahead. They went ahead with just 30 seconds to go in the game and win the championship 12-11.
And rallied from a deficit.
Yeah, they were way down.
So congratulations to Brownsburg. Club game here, 6-3 after the score by number 7, Isaiah Garvey. Face-off won by the Bears. 5th of the day, and this would be big and then get another one.
Yeah, really, before halftime?
Yeah.
Cut this to 2.
1A game is next. Guerin Catholic, Evansville Memorial. Evansville making another long road trip.
Grab your popcorn and have a good time with that game.
As they say, hide the women and children.
My goodness.
My question is,
oh!
There you go. There you go.
How did he get that through there?
Aiden, take that back. Number 8, Ben Navala.
How'd he get that through there?
I am not sure.
My goodness.
So Navala with a goal at 1:44, and all of a sudden,
it's
the Bears back in it. Navala looks a little gassed.
Yes, he does.
Here, you can take another look at it. Watch this. There's no room there.
Through the elbow. Did I know through his?
Just a little bit up on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Well, if you would have stuck your elbow out there, you'd be crying like a little baby right now.
Yes, sir. I would have already been in hospital.
You need a timeout quickly. Face-off won by Laporte. 5th of the day, and they score off of it. Number 3, Max Bure does it again. And Laporte gets it back. His 2nd of the day. That only took him 11 seconds. Boy, that's always such a downer when you come back, you get a couple of goals, you make it close, and then all of a sudden the other team scores that quickly. But it happened off of another face-off win. Coming out will be Ian Rowland. He's not going to do the face-off here for the Slicers.
Oh, delay game call.
Yep. Didn't get the player. That was Ethan Bear, who was coming on, I believe. They were going to use him as the face-off, but they get penalized. As you see the Bears once again in the attack area, and they throw it away again. Pass intended for Jack Reese. Take that back, number 11, Sam Evans. Minute 17 to go. Unofficially now 19 turnovers for the Bears in the first half. Balich, not even close. Johnny Anella came over to challenge the shot. Got a flag down, and it's going to go against Laporte. Continue to hear the wind whipping around here at Bulldog Stadium. This will go against number 3, Quincy Hassler, I believe. Hassler left the lineup. They're going to say take that back. They're going to say not against Hassler. But Hassler went right to the bench. Yeah, he went immediately out, so I thought it was against him. Just a line change there for the Bears. Under a minute to go. Bears have scored 2 out of the last 3, making it 7-4.
This would be a big goal here.
Huge. Now the officials calling time here. Play had gotten underway. I'm not sure what this is going to be about. The official headed to the sideline. I thought somebody had gotten whistled for a penalty that was going to be a penalty box type of foul here, but I don't see anybody there. We saw Hassler go that way, but then he went to the bench.
It could also be that that player is not on the roster, has came into the game. He would become an illegal player, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to have a roster just like any other sport. There was a time where Coach Myers, how he got his Hall of Fame career is he grabbed some guy off the street that was 6'11", and all of a sudden he was in your uniform, and nobody could figure out what was going on.
Well, he was only a third grade, third grader.
6'11", third grader?
Yeah. We called him Wilt.
Will? Well, if he's 6'11", in third grade, good luck. Nobody would notice that, would they?
No, not at all.
Well, after some confusion, we're back to action.
I think he forgot the ball.
I think he did too, and Sam Evans started to spin. Final seconds, whistle, timeout by Laporte. They want to get one last play in with 12 seconds remaining. And yes, you can become a lacrosse official, and they will teach you how. Indiana Lacrosse Officials Association, INLAXRAF.org, INLAXRAF.org, or you can text lacrosse 317-759-1654. Now, you're not going to make as much as Coach Myers because they don't pay $400 a game like what he gets with us. So you'll probably get, 75, 80, but not 400.
Oh, no comment.
I don't know how you end up I knew how you ended up in a higher tax bracket, but I didn't realize until recently you made that much per game.
Troy.
And then you're taking the next 2 games off. Now I know how you can do it.
Troy. Let's talk about the weather. 12 seconds to play. If Laporte scores here, it makes it 8-4, and it, kind of set the precedence for the second half. If you're South Bend, you want to steal and make maybe a halfway decent shot to go down there and score, make it 7-5. To be honest with you, I'm surprised South Bend is still in the game.
Yeah.
The way, as many turnovers they've had 19 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, to be down by 3, 19 turnovers, but you know what? You think about it, they're only up 5 in that category. So it isn't like Laporte has been taking care of the ball either, but their scoring opportunities have been a little bit more.
When will I thought this would start on their side.
Yeah, but they didn't get it past midfield. The timeout was called as they were approaching midfield. So where the timeout, the player was, where the timeout happened in that instance. Now we're waiting.
Wow, they had 12. They put 16 on the clock.
Wow.
Wow.
Got a little bonus here. 16 still may be kind of tough to get in position, but they're going to hurry. Into the attack area. That one's blocked off the leg, I believe, that time of Anella. Final seconds, and it will not count. It was late, and we have made it to halftime. Higher scoring second quarter. It appeared that South Bend was going to make a run. They'd scored 3 out of 4 goals, but then Beret got his second at 1:33. We head to the locker room. Slicers lead this one 7-4.
At Riskwork, we're Team Indiana through and through, from coaching youth basketball to protecting critical infrastructure. Like our partners at IndianaSRN, we invest in people first. That same grit and leadership on the court drives our work in cybersecurity. We help businesses stay secure, resilient, and ready with no guesswork. If you can trust us to protect the grid, you can surely trust us to protect your Indiana business.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Welcome back. As the score 7-4, LaPorte over South Bend. And with us now is Mason Grant. Mason is the guy that oversees this football stadium and a couple other things here at Brownsburg. First of all, what a great facility, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful. We're definitely grateful to have this field, and the back turf field was where we played our lacrosse games all season long. So coming over here to the football field, it's great. It's beautiful out here. Talk
a little bit about the structure and how long it took to get this place. Beautiful. How long I know the plans were 3 or 4 years. How long have you had these facilities like this?
Brownsburg came a long way with what we've gotten. We've had this turf field for a while. Our football field has been a prestigious football field in the state for a long time. They redid the turf not too long ago, so this is one of the first couple years on the new turf, and playing surface is great for the players.
What people don't understand, it takes a long time to paint these lines, right? Don't you?
Oh yeah. So our grounds guys, they came out here Tuesday morning. They got the lines painted, laid them down Tuesday morning, and then they also came out yesterday afternoon and repainted the lines. And essentially, the whole field aspect is greatly due to them. It's their part.
Talk a little bit about your program. You have lacrosse, you have football. You were football state champions. Talk a little bit about the mindset. Dave and his crew does a really good job, and Brownsburg goes first class in everything they do.
Heck yeah, we do. We a little insight on that. Our girls lacrosse team, they just won state, 12-11 over in Zionsville. So with them being a Brownsburg program, that they kind of set the tone. We're here. We're ready to win state championships. That's really who we are. Our sports programs are ready to be the best, and they have the facilities that they need to be the best in the state. So.
Talk a little bit about your boss. Your boss does a nice job as well, and we talked about Kyle, and we give Kyle a lot of hard times, but the staff itself is just first class.
Oh yeah, we have the best staff in the state. My boss Dave Lang, he's the athletic director here at Brownsburg. He's awesome to work with as well. Kyle Duncan, he's goofy. He's a great guy to work with as well.
You hear that, Kyle? You're goofy.
He's awesome. The whole staff is awesome. Cindy Schaefer, she's down in the concessions working right now. So it's a bought-in thing from our whole staff. So it's great to be a part of.
So during the school day, Mason, what is your responsibility with the athletic department? I know you did a lot of the graphics that on the scoreboard and all those things. They just keep you kind of busy. What is your title role?
So my title is event and facilities manager. I come in around 10 or 11, which is great for me. Being young still, I like to sleep in, which I'm sure a lot of people wish they could do. I do a lot of scheduling and just overall maintenance, like facilities, just making sure everything works well.
Yep. This first year that you guys hosted the Lacrosse State Championship, what's the response been back from the community, from the facilities to the TV broadcast to all that? What have you heard?
We've heard great things. We've heard from a couple coaches that we should be hosting, or we should be placing a bid on this event every year. Everyone loves this place. It's great. I've heard a lot of fans talk about this place. The place speaks volumes for itself. It's just an amazing place, amazing atmosphere to be at.
Talk a little bit about as soon as this program is over, this lacrosse, school is now out. You still have lots of things because in August it starts right back again, right?
Yeah, we gear up for football, but before football we have graduation out here next week, so we'll be out prepping for graduation. Start Wednesday, and then come football season, we're ready. We're gearing up. Football will be out here all summer.
How many chairs will you have to set up for graduation?
A ton. Short answer is a ton. That's a short answer.
Do you love your job?
Oh yeah, this is awesome. It's amazing being in Brownsburg again. I went to go play baseball in Ohio for a couple of years, and now I'm back, and I can't imagine where else I'd be.
How about the College World Series? Some major upsets, huh?
Major moves. UCLA got taken down last night, so I mean it's anything's possible.
How about Lamar winning their first ever Division I World Series game, and first year appearance?
Yeah, you got one good arm. One good arm can take you a long ways. Get that first game under your belt.
Yeah, first game under your belt. Now you have to play. You're in that winner's bracket. That helps you because you got 2 days rest.
Yeah.
But you can't throw that kid again. So hopefully they'll find somebody else.
Yeah.
We thank you for your hospitality. We really appreciate what you've done for us. SRN is excited about being part of Brownsburg Athletics. I know we're coming out for a couple football games this year. Going to be a lot of fun, and we give Kyle and Dave a lot of hard times, but you guys have a great facility. We really appreciate what you've done.
Yes, sir. I want to thank John Duffy as well and that lacrosse board for allowing us to host this year's boys lacrosse state.
Great. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
During Army basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Gearing up for the second half, you see the slicers right there. They did the smart thing. They got out of the sun. Yes.
Smart move.
Though it is a beautiful day, it is still, again, very warm down on the turf. We have seen at one point it looked like LaPorte was going to simply dominate, and then, as we've talked so many times in the game of lacrosse, you get 1 or 2 goals and the complexion of the game can change so quickly. So let's see how each team will come out in the second half. If I'm the South Bend Bears, and by the way, they did a smart thing too. They went underneath the bleachers on the other side. I got to find a way to quit turning it over. And it isn't so much the turnovers, coaches, it is the unforced errors that they make, just throwing the ball away.
Well, I think they're fortunate that they're only down 7-4. They could be down a lot more than that. But if they cut down the turnovers, it will be a different second half. But they have I think they also have to match the physicality that LaPorte has put in, because LaPorte the last 2 minutes stepped up the physicality, and you could tell the strength is definitely there for LaPorte.
Well, mistakes in any sport, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, lacrosse, the teams that make you pay for those mistakes are generally the ones who win those games. So it also comes down to the execution after the mistake is made. And it isn't like LaPorte hasn't made some mistakes. We had them unofficially for 14 turnovers in the first half of play. South Bend 19. So at least at that stage, LaPorte is a +5 in that category. The big score of the day, though, has been Jack Borelli. Borelli scored at 11:21 and 4:15 of the first quarter. He came back with 8:03 of the second, and then came back at 5:33 of the second. So Borelli leading all scorers with 4, and I would venture to say if you want to win this one, it's probably go with a hot hand, and that would be Borelli here in the third.
Congratulations to the Brownsburg Bulldogs girls lacrosse team, winning 12-11 the last 30 seconds of the game. We'll go back and watch that broadcast. That should be a lot of fun.
Those are fun, though, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Win in the last seconds.
You bet.
But it also shows you, as we've talked about many
how
times,
competitive.
Well, and how you can get down to the last few seconds of a quarter, and for some reason you see some teams kind of let up defensively, and we've seen it time and time again in the semifinals, and even here today. You get down to the last minute and a half, whatever, and a team will score. And I don't know if the defensive team thinks, well, we're going to lay off a little bit. We really don't need to worry that much, but you better be ready.
LaPorte's a good example of that. With 16 seconds to go, they had a shot on goal.
They did. So you got to be ready to go, as we have each team with 5 face-offs won so far. I want to remind you, coming up at 5 o'clock, the 1-8 championship game, Garin Catholic, Evansville Memorial.
Going to be a good one, folks.
It's going to be fun to watch. Garin trying to win back-to-back state titles. Face-off will be won by the Bears. Flag is down. This will go against LaPorte. For the Bears, that is their 6th win, but it's going to stay here because of the penalty. We'll see officially who's going to head to the penalty box. I thought maybe it was number 27 for LaPorte, which is Ian Rowland.
Yep, he's going. So this is a break for South Bend here.
Yeah, South Bend a chance here to get a man-up goal as we play here in the third, and we're just underway in this third period of play, where the Bears have been a little bit shaky is in the passing department.
Right there.
Yep, and if you're going to kill a penalty, there you go. Turnover again by the Bears. That's number 20. And here come the Slicers. Can they get a shorthand goal back the other way? Good look, but 32 can't get it to go. Borelli looking for number 5.
He's played very, very well today.
And the Bears are lucky that he missed that high, because he had a really good look moving to his right. Back the other way, and that shot will be off the mark by Beret. Coming from behind the cage, found a little bit of a seam here on the near side. That runoff, I believe they're going to call that penalty against the Bears. I thought the runoff was won by the Bears. Number 22, which was Johnny Anella. Bears going to chase a little double team. That's going to be a stick check. A little bit too much of a stick check. South Bend's going to get penalized here, but they'll let LaPorte go through on a delayed penalty. This is a free play now. Cawthon. Can he dodge the defender? Ball loose. Still loose across the 40.
And at midfield, nobody seems to want to pick this thing up yet, do they? There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Now they controlled it.
Just had to wait until...
Got to have complete control, don't you?
Yeah,
Ball
well,
in, wicket.
Yeah, and the thing is, if Laporte would have kept it, they could have kept on the attack, but that penalty was against the Bears.
For 1 minute.
Once the official's ready to go, penalty. See who they got here. Look like number 10 there for the Bears. That is Wyatt Lichty. So now, power play opportunity. This man-up offense now for the Slicers. That one hits the post.
Not only the post, it took the goalie took a brunt of that as he lost his stick.
Yeah, well, he ended up hitting that post too. He might have hit it harder than the ball did, didn't he?
Oh, he sure did.
Yeah, and he twisted his knee too. Well, you don't want to lose your keeper. That is Jack Brown. Take another look at it. All right, so here's the...
Oh,
yeah, I think it hit the post, and he went down with that knee. Didn't necessarily hit him, I don't think.
He landed full force on his knee, though. Watch this again. There's the hit. Watch the knee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he went down. Now, if it hit his knee and he went down at the same time, now that's double trouble.
I would say ow.
We don't know who the Bears' backup keeper is if Brown can't continue. But this could be really bad if you're a Bears fan.
Yeah, they're very short-handed today.
Mm. And I have not seen any indication. Here we go. Now I see a keeper coming up. It's going to be number 5, Teddy Klingenpeel. And that's a tough situation.
22 members on their roster. And if you see lacrosse rosters, you usually carry about 35 kids. So,
and I don't think they have 22 though. I think got some got to be missing. Because I know there's a lot kneeling over there, but they are all players that are playing other than maybe 5. And that looks like a very serious issue here for the Bears. So Klingenpeel will come in. And this, again, is a tough situation for the Bears. Your backup keeper having to step in, and you don't think that the Slicers are smelling blood in the water?
They're going to be testing it early.
They're going to look to get a lot of shots off. There you see Klingenpeel.
And they don't get any warm-up, do they?
No. He already got his. When he was over there, you got yours.
You give me the 30 seconds, say, okay, you're up.
Yeah. This is like baseball when you bring him out of the bullpen. What you got over there is what you get. So let's see how the Slicers will attack. And the one other thing about this, coach, is that if you can get a couple of early goals against Klingenpeel, and you just take him completely out of this mentally. Long shot, wide right.
Well, last 15 seconds, he did pretty well.
Yeah. Low shot. That one will be deflected. Stays with the Slicers. So they're now coming out shooting. And still, they're man up right here. So they're trying to get a power play goal, and they will not. Turnover. Flag down.
I think the giveaway is when you push with both hands and you knock the stick out of his hand.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
I don't think that helps.
So now we're at even strength here for at least a little bit. Number 16, Lincoln Gerard.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gerard in the penalty box. Looks like that's a 2-minute unreleasable, so the Bears may be able to have survived not only the injury to their keeper, Jack Brown, but they can kill this penalty and then go man up, and they are. That was only, what, 2 seconds?
Yes.
So now the Bears trying to turn tables on the Slicers here in this club championship matchup. Boy, if you have a good pass right there, you may have had the Slicers shifting over.
Like a give and go right there.
Deep shot, wide right. Good look, though, by Sam Evans. The wind sounds like a hurricane.
It does. It's pretty windy out there.
Imagine the players don't mind the wind too much. Gives them a little bit of air to breathe. We're not having a stagnant day. Ben Hewitt on the shot by the Bears. By the way, we're back to even strength, and that means Laporte will go man-to-man.
You've seen both. What's more effective to you? Man-to-man or
man-to-man? Yeah.
It?
Yeah, for me, the area is, if it were basketball, it's different, but this is such a big area to do zone. I think sometimes you have a tendency not to turn your head and look as much as you normally would. But if I have a man-to-man, I always keep that. The idea is to keep the goal and myself between the goal and my man. No different than basketball in a man-to-man. You saw Sam Evans fall down.
They have held this ball a long time.
Yes, they have. Evans to the inside and the score. Sam Evans. Second of the day.
Bears close it back to 2.
Well, that time, the patience offensively.
Look at the spin. Right? There. Goal. Oh. Goalie lost track where the ball was.
Yeah. I don't think he was expecting. I think he thought maybe Evans was going to turn more.
To the guy in the flat.
Yeah, and he didn't. So he was all wrist shot right there by Evans. And it's now 7-5. All these face-offs will become more important as we go along as well. So far, nobody has come up with it. Now it'll be Laporte, number 6. Low shot, it'll be left. .32 once again, Borelli trying to get his 5th of the day. That wind, by the way, is basically blowing toward our press box, so that means it's going to be, as you see it, and actually kind of swirling now toward the scoreboard. So it's swirling about every direction you can imagine at this stage. Another near turnover. Slicers will keep it. That's Max Beret. Straightaway shot and wide left.
Coach is here.
The only thing that I'm a little bit upset about.
What's that?
Is that you're paying him more than you get, which you were at $400. What is he getting? $500?
I just wish I had a mustache like his.
I just wish you had a mustache. Can you even grow one?
This is 10 days.
Yeah, it is. Nice
Oh,
save.
how about that? The goalie's proven himself, huh?
Yeah, that's Klingenpeel. Coming up on 6 minutes. How about that? That'll force a turnover. Bears now 21. Quick shot just to the left.
Here's the
Beret
save.
on the
Look
shot.
at this. That's how Josh Miller did it when he played for Carmel back in the day.
Another
Did
one.
it again. Now you got to feel pretty good if you're the coach.
Well, we're going to get a timeout, I do believe, right here. It'll be the Bears calling the timeout. 5:38 remaining in the third. Slicers lead it by 2.
Fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations to Brownsburg for winning the girls' state championships, 12-11. The last 30 seconds of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think our guy was watching. Were you watching it? Yeah. Sure,
yeah. Exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Our 1A game will, by the way, get underway at 5, and then we'll have the 2A game at 7:30. You're not hanging around,
No,
though, I hear.
no.
You know, it's funny how
Here we go. Here we go. Go ahead.
You make all the money.
Here we go.
And then you get to leave early.
Here we go.
How's that fair to the rest of us who are here working like dogs?
Were you here Wednesday?
Wasn't I here Wednesday?
Okay.
Yes.
Were you here Tuesday?
Yes.
Were you here Monday?
Was I supposed to be here Monday?
Well,
you didn't ask me to be here Monday. You said be
you
here
going to be here
Tuesday,
tomorrow?
Wednesday. Why would I be here tomorrow?
Are you going to church tomorrow?
I am.
Okay. Are you preaching tomorrow?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm teaching Sunday school if that
Okay.
helps.
Well, there you go.
I'll preach next week.
Oh, congratulations.
Turnover Bears.
Does people go when you listen?
No,
okay.
Nobody shows up.
They watch it
Not
online?
even my wife doesn't even show up.
I got you.
By the way, the Slicers trying to clear it past midfield. They turn it over as well. This has been kind of a turnover fest here today.
Are we over 20 yet?
Well, we are for one team, and in fact, they're up to 23, that being South Bend. Yet you're only down by 2. Now Laporte getting in a scoring position here. Stick check. Borelli went for number 5, has it taken away. Ball cleared to midfield, and here come the Bears, and that'll be Evans. Evans back to the middle, and he turns it over.
Well, the give and go was supposed to be there, but I think he
forgot to go.
Yeah.
Oh. 4.5 minutes, and guess what? The Slicers. It's got to be Christmas season because nobody gives up this much, do they? You're talking about 24 on one side, 22 on the other. It's way too much.
Can I tell you something? If you were a coach right now, your hair would be almost out.
That's what coaching did to me and you.
Well,
and Josh. See, we should have stayed out of coaching. We had beautiful hair. So now the Bears.
But he comes back every year. I don't know about us. We got smart. We stayed up here.
You
We're
get out of it. You get out of it when you're behind the 8 ball.
Hey, you win that first state championship, baby. You're done, right? Retire.
Yes. I'm still waiting. That's a bounce wide left by Leichtes. He can't get it to go for the Bears. They have struggled offensively today other than that run they had at the end of the second.
But they're still in the game.
They're still in the game. And Laporte has not done anything on offense here in the third.
The last time these two teams played, South Bend wins 8-7.
So we're about on track.
Yes, sir.
Midfield.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Ian will take that back. 19. Eli Noakes was the one who got turned around at midfield, and the Slicers turned it over for the 23rd time. And here come the Bears. Isaiah Garvey. Garvey able to get by one defender, then throws a high pass, not even close on the far side. It was intended there for Sam Evans. Back to the middle. Low shot and the score, and the Bears get on the board, now trail it by one. That'll be number 33, which is Owen McNally. 2 in a row now by the Bears. And McNally gets his second of the day, and that comes at 3:07 to go here in the third, and now it's 7-6.
Unbelievable.
Well, now, for LaPorte, they had their opportunities. In fact, they had a power play chance, did not score. And then they just keep turning it over. In fact, they're only one down in the turnover department, so it isn't like they didn't have opportunities to maybe expand that lead earlier.
And South Bend has a backup goalie who has stopped 3 shots.
Yes, he has. He's done well. That being Klingenpeel. And the faceoff will be won by the Bears once again. But that's the passing right there. Right there, 2 in a row. Bad passes by the Bears, and it cost them yet another turnover. And they had somebody wide open. In fact, 33, McNally was wide open at the top. So now here come the Slicers again. And they're a little sloppy on this possession, too. Picked up by Borelli, and he fires and misses to the right. Klingenpeel did a nice job trying to get out from the cage, but was a little bit late getting there. So the runoff won by the Slicers, and here they come again. That shot wide to the left. I talked about it before when Klingenpeel came in, that I thought they were going to go after him, and they have.
They did. Their first 3 shots was right on.
Under 2.5 to go here in this third quarter. Club championship game on the line is Borelli trying to find an opening, ball loose.
That's 2 players in the same location. That's hard to do. Oh, nice move.
That's Borelli. Another shot off the mark. In fact, a couple of those shots aren't even close. Here's Borelli. The bounce and the score.
Well, you need a goal, you give it to the guy that's done it all day.
So Borelli picks up number 5. It'll give the Slicers a 2-goal lead once again with 1:48 here in the third.
Not enough. Not enough.
Well, Klingenpeel came in. The injury to Jack Brown may play a significant part in this one. Brown, I thought, played really well despite their offense unable to get it into the attack area so many different times. Face off. We wait because about everybody around there touched it, and it goes out of play, so it will be Slicers possession with 1:37. And they're going to quickly get it into the attack area. Let's see if they can do something with it right here. Under 90, not too much to ask if you're going to hold it. Well, they had a
man wide open.
Yeah, Max Beret was cutting toward the goal, and the pass was off the mark again. And a turnover once again by LaPorte. They're only up 1 in that category. In a turnover-filled game, and that one just thrown out of play. I'm not sure that was intended. It was either number 9, Ethan Olson, or number 11, Sam Evans. But the Bears give it back. And a turnover back the other way, 1-on-1, and the stop. Great effort by McNally. try to make it 8-7 after another turnover.
Great help by his opponents.
And a timeout by Laporte. 52 seconds remaining in the third. Slicers lead it by 2.
Poached egg on avocado toast.
Ew.
Your flash fried porgy over chips.
Ew.
Your fresh Maine lobster with microgreens.
When the only thing your 8-year-old will eat is waffles.
She's fine. She's fine. Your waffles, milady.
It matters where you stay.
Yum. Enjoy. Thank you.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
You too can be a lacrosse official, and they'll even train you how to do it. If you want to become an official, all you have to do is contact them at the Indiana Lacrosse Officials Association. That's INLAXREF.org or call 317-759-1654. You know, our coach, guess, he referees while his teams play.
What do you mean?
Well, he helps the officials every single time that Carmel Greyhounds are playing.
Have you ever been thrown out?
I have never been thrown out.
Okay. I've only gotten one yellow card. Only one ever? Really?
I tried to get him a red card the last time he was playing, but they wouldn't listen to me.
Mm. You tried.
You know what his favorite call is, though, don't you?
What's that?
When he's coaching, he's yelling at the officials. Can't you see? And the
That's
guy
it?
goes, no.
No. That's what you used to do.
Told him I left my glass eye at home.
Yeah. Or both your glass eyes. All right, here we go. After the timeout, under a minute to go, Slicers lead it by 2.
The officiating world has not missed me.
And that's true. See if they'll get it down under 10 before they finally make their move.
Would you hold it this 32?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
As turnover prone as these two teams have been, that's not easy to do either. Just like I said right there, Slicers turn it over again. Bears back the other way. Nice passing to the inside and the score. That'll be Ben Navala. Navala gets number 2. And that's what turnovers will do for you.
They're right back in it.
9 seconds remaining. Got a good look at it right there.
They scored 3 goals this quarter.
Each team now with 21 turnovers. Back to within 1. The last time that South Bend got it to within 1, Laporte came down and scored seconds later. Face-off won by South Bend, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. We head to the final period. 8-7 Slicers.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort, fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Take a look at the South Bend Bears. Today's game, by the way, don't say anything yet.
I won't.
Brought to you by Wheeler Mission for over 131 years, which is about 3 years before or after you were born, which is you're around 131. Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. Give them a call, 317-686-6239. How old are you now? 132?
Is my microphone on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Be careful what you say. All right, final period. Turnovers have been the big key here today. The other big key is the play so far for LaPorte by Jack Borelli. He's had 5 goals. But, by the way, in that third quarter, Borelli got the only goal. They got to find somebody else to step up here.
You want my prediction now?
You're going to give me a prediction who's going to win?
South Bend 10. LaPorte 8.
All right. So you're going to tell me South Bend's only going to score one more time.
No, LaPorte's going to score one more time. No, LaPorte's not going to score anymore.
LaPorte's not going to score. Yeah.
Now the producer's getting on me.
We're trying to figure out your new math.
You know, I got here early.
You said 10-8.
I said final score 10-8.
Yeah, but then you said the Bears aren't going to score again. But
no, I didn't say
7 in plus 1 is 8. You said 8.
Play back to film.
Did you hear him say 8? Everybody says? All right, they all said you said 8. And so that's one more for the Bears. One more. All right, here we go. Face-off. And penalty will go against the Bears, so they will not win the face-off here.
10-8's the final score, okay?
10-8 the final score in favor of the Slicers.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Bears?
Yes.
So you're telling me the Slicers aren't going to score again?
That's correct.
All right. Well, knowing some of your predictions from football, basketball, the baseball.
They're not right.
They have not been right all year. So we have no reason to believe that you'll get it right this time.
One of my softball buddies just texts me and says, quit your day job. That's nice.
Quit your day job, huh? Turnover, Slicers. They, by the way, have more turnovers now than the Bears. Shot missed by Levi Ricks. Really whipping around higher above the stadium.
No, we're the highest point of the stadium.
We are up here, yes. Well, we got one more level. That's where the camera guy is. Low shot and the score, and the Bears on the board. This time, number 7, Isaiah Garvey. And South Bend keeps it coming. Garvey gets his second of the day. Did you just – oh, you're still on track, though, right?
Yes.
Of LaPorte not scoring
yes.
again.
Unbelievable. They're the first one to tell you they're struggling all day.
Yeah. Yeah, but how about the turnovers by LaPorte, though, recently?
They haven't given up. And they just get a face-off.
Maybe.
I lost it. Couldn't find a ball. Still can't find a ball.
That'll go against South Bend. I think they got Sal Munoz
for holding.
Munoz looking at the official, claiming he didn't do anything wrong, as Laporte in the critical scoring area. That'll go high on this shot as Rylan Cawthon tried to give the Slicers a 1-goal lead. Behind the cage, and just like that, the Slicers come right back. That will be Max Beret, gets his third. He has the hat trick. And as poorly as Laporte has played in the last quarter now, and I'd say, 90 seconds, they still had the lead. By the way, your prediction was wrong.
Thanks.
Sure.
Thanks for helping me.
You're welcome. Anytime. Would you like to try it again?
No.
Face off.
Oh, one-handed.
Maybe. That's going to go against.
So if you lose your stick, you can't use your feet to kick it out of there?
Well, you can, but you get caught.
Oh, okay.
This isn't soccer. Got a whistle before the shot. It's blown dead. It's going to go against the Bears. Boy, and they would have scored the tying goal right there, but unfortunately the penalty wipes away that last goal. Boy, got to clear it quickly, and they finally do. Oh my, another bad pass. Slicers trying to get it back. Another Bear goes down. We already saw Jack Brown, the keeper, go down earlier. Foul called against Laporte. Every turnover now will be magnified a little bit more if you keep giving up possessions. Shot a little bit left by Sam Evans. And Laporte will hold on. The runoff here to the near side, won by the Slicers.
And right now you just take your time, right? I mean, get it over. And
well, that's the key, though. Get it over. And that has not been easy. Just like that right there. Another turnover. That's 23. And then the score, Sam Evans. The defense once again failing to get back after the turnover, and Evans gets the hat trick.
Well, the goalie got out of the crease. I mean, he was completely off pace to where he's supposed to be.
But what happened, though, at midfield that caused that turnover?
I mean, look, that crease is wide open there. Look at that. Nobody there.
Well,
you could make that goal.
I could have made it. When you gamble,
Jerry Collins could have made that goal.
Don't forget, between games, our $10,000 fundraiser, in which Coach Myers will be down there taking shots from the best players. And you get to wear is a helmet, nothing else. 5 shots.
No.
And wherever it hits Coach Myers,
one shot
is fair game. Face-off won by the Bears.
Make that check out to IndianaSRN.
Yes.
My life insurance is. That's why Debbie came, to see how well I loaded.
See all the welts in your body as you leave? We've seen a couple of players in this game take a shot.
Yes.
On the bare part of the body, and it hurts. Garvey trying to make his move back to the inside. Oh, and he lost it out of bounds trying to save it. So a turnover again by the Bears. Question is, can the Slicers take
Stay
advantage?
with it.
I mean,
Yeah.
they just have not had as much success. You go back to that first quarter and a half, it looked like they're going to dominate this, but over the last several minutes, they just have not played well offensively. And they're also not getting Borelli many opportunities. I think if they're going to win, Borelli, number 32, has got to get some more shots on goal. Here's Gerard to the inside, has it knocked away. Bears, can they come up with it? No, Gerard once again, but he's way outside the attack area. Trying to make his move back to the inside. A lot of standing around also for the Slicers, and Gerard wanted a shot to the helmet.
Well, they're watching their player go one-on-one.
Yeah, just too much standing, not a lot of movement. Slicers from behind the cage, low shot at the score. And it's going to be Max Beret, number 4. And we're trading goals back and forth here in the 4th. We have not seen either team really do much from behind the cage moving out.
You're right.
At that time, in fact, the last couple of times we've seen that from Laporte, Beret's been able to score.
But there was no help on defense when he was making the move to score.
So now face-off. Been pretty even today. And it will be Laporte. 9th face-off won. Problem is you can win the face-off, but they just have not executed well in the attack area. 10-9 Slicers. See, one thing about Gerard's shot right there is he wasn't even close. I think he needs to take a better angle or cut back to the inside and try to shoot from top instead of shooting from the side.
Or maybe even center it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. He needs to get it back to the inside where he has a better look at it, because that shot didn't even have a chance. Run off again by the Slicers from behind the cage. That's where they've had success, and they do it again. This time it'll be Sam Thibodeau. 2 in a row now by the Slicers. His first of the day at 6:31. And now it's a 2-goal lead.
Feel pretty comfortable with a 2-goal lead?
No. Now, if I can get it to 4, I feel good, but not the way that Laporte has turned it over in the second half.
How many total turnovers?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28 for South Bend, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 for Laporte. Face-off won by the Slicers. Laporte leading that category 10-8. Scramble for the loose ball. Bears able to come away with it. And another bad pass.
There's that physical play. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Thank you very much for watching.
Went out of bounds, so that's a turnover by Laporte, and that's one of those unforced errors right there. You know, there's a lot of lines to watch, but you got to make sure that you know where you are on the field. And the Bears want to get a timeout. 5:50 to go in the 4th. Slicers lead it by 2.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Hey sports fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
Back here at Brownsburg High School. What are you pointing at me for?
Thank our crew.
Go ahead.
I want to thank Adele Morrow, who's running camera today for us.
I thought she was training.
She is, but she's running the camera the second half.
Oh.
Done a pretty good job, I think. Noah Brennan, he's the man.
Does Noah get paid for doing that too, training?
Noah,
are you paying Noah to be camera guy and trainer?
We don't pay Noah. He's from Monrovia.
Monrovia,
yeah.
Yes.
He's from
so you don't get paid if you're from Monrovia?
No.
Does he know that yet?
No, or you don't get paid if you're from Carmel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you got him a freebie, did you?
Yeah. Or you don't get paid if you're sitting next to me. Just being the Hall of Fame stature man that I am.
Yeah.
How about that?
So that we should do for free.
Also thank Jerry Collins doing the 1 and 2s.
After the timeout, Bears working quickly, low shot, save. Post able to get that one on the bounce. And here come the Slicers. Coming up on 5.5. They get this one here. You have a 3-goal lead. You asked me if it was safe. I think I feel a whole lot better being up by 3 than only up by 1. Especially since the Slicers have been able to take care of the ball a little bit better here lately. Nice move there by Bear. Great pass behind the back shot. No good by, looked like that was Penziel. To the right, high shot by Borelli. Runoff will be won here by the Slicers. Coming up at 5:30, the 1A championship, Guerin and Evansville Memorial. Deep shot, just a little bit to the left. Borelli had a good look. Championship time here in a couple of moments. It could be at 5, but I don't know. It's gonna be. Is it 5? So it will be 5. Championship game for the 2A will be at 7:30. And by the way, there's also the announcements of All-State, All-American, all that between the 2 games, right?
Yes.
Okay. How about Borelli wide open straight away? The save by Klingenpeel.
That's his 4th save of the day.
Uh-oh, there's another turnover by the Bears. Laporte trying to get another one on the board. Shot a little bit wide left by Gerard. Critical turnover by the Bears.
Time is running out here.
Now here's where I might spread a little bit.
The Bears are out of timeouts, by the way.
And another reason to spread. They can't stop the clock. Now the question is, can you hold on to it? Nice move back to the inside. And by the way, Max Beret trying to find an opening. Well, they had Ryland Copland diving down the lane, but then they turn it over. "25 turnovers now by the Slicers. 30 by South Bend. Or take that back, yes, by South Bend, 30 Laporte. with the 27. Coming up on 3 minutes. You're getting pretty critical right here. They're going to have to hurry. Here's Isaiah Garvey. Garvey 2 goals today. And he threw it away. Threw it in between 2 teammates. Ben Hewitt was one. And the other one was Wyatt Likedy, and there's your keeper right there. Hurt that knee earlier. That being Jack Brown. Well, the Bears offensively gotten very sloppy now over the last 2 minutes, and they just turned it over again. Boy, and losing it right there is Vinny Ballack. Bears back the other way. Here's Evans. Evans one-on-one and scores.
Evans with the goal.
Another turnover leading to a goal. Evans now has 4.
Plenty of time.
2:15 remaining. Today's game brought to you in part by Beatty Insurance, a company that understands your industry and what's on the line for you. Give them a call, 812-522-5640. Way too many turnovers. That's the maybe biggest story of the day, and how many goals have been scored after a turnover. Another important face-off. Bears get the face-off win. Have a chance to tie. Changes both ways. Under 2 now. Ben Navala. Navala looks to the inside, and that one is scored, and we're tied.
We've got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
33 on McNally. McNally gets his 3rd of the day.
Going to come down to the last seconds, aren't they? Timeout, Laporte.
So McNally with a hat trick at 1:47. And they scored 2 goals within 30 seconds of each other. We'll take a timeout, tied at 11.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
This is the hotel breakfast.
It looked different online.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones grow.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
All right, guys. Look alive.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get 'em.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the...
Well, right now we're tied at 11 with 1:47 to go. There's no guarantee, but we have seen time and time again where one of these 2 teams turns it over and the other team scores. And for the Bears, they scored at 2:15, the Evans goal, and then McNally scored at 1:47. Do you want to join us here, or are you still chit-chat? You know, we have a game going on here.
It was a timeout.
Not for
there
the last.
There was an updated score for the girls' game. 7-4 updated, Chittard over Guerin.
Okay.
That I wanted to make sure I got it right.
You didn't say that, though. You didn't say you had an updated score until I said something.
No, I'm the vice president.
Earlier today you weren't.
No.
All right, face-off won by the Slicers. Now they have to go the distance if they can hold on to it. They don't. Turnover again. Laporte, after winning the face-off, and then the Bears give it back. It's almost like neither one of these two teams wants to win this thing. Still over a minute to go.
Oh, you don't.
Oh my, right under the stick of Ben Hewitt. They'll take that back, Ethan Bear, and out of play. Turnover again. Man.
Now you don't have a timeout, so you gotta kind of hurry, don't you?
I think you hurry. Levi Ricks. Boy, that'd scare me to death the way these two teams have passed the ball and just have not been efficient, or they take their eye off it like he did right there. Laporte had an 8-5 lead. And you thought maybe it was safe right there, but nothing has been safe today. Here's Evans. They want to make sure they're going to get the last shot, or we're looking at overtime.
Would you wait? Would you not shoot the ball?
Apparently they got a play they're going to run right here. They know what they're going to do, and it's going to be Evans. Evans. Bouncing it and missing. The rebound score! Off the rebound, number 8, Ben Navala. Then Navala the hat trick. 3 in a row now by the Bears with 7 seconds to go. What did we talk about it earlier?
This game is amazing to me.
Teams that score so late in a quarter. It's happened a lot.
And we said that all weekend long.
Yeah, it's been that way. You just cannot relax.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Their only goal, they've been ahead all game.
South Bend is now only 7 seconds away. And Laporte's going to kick themselves because of the amount of turnovers they had in the second half. Face-off won by the Bears.
It's over.
And all you have to do now is throw it straight up in the air. It's over. And the Bears fell down early, but they win.
With a backup goalie coming into the game.
That's right.
How about that? He should be the player of the game.
Yeah, I agree. They lost Jack Brown in the third. And the Bears scored the last 3 goals. Evans, McNally, and then the winner by Ben Navala. Here's the game winner right here. Watch the rebound and then the putback. Boom.
Wow.
Got him up on that left shoulder. So congratulations to the South Bend Bears winning the club championship here today. Looked like Laporte was going to win it. They scored the go-ahead goal at 6:31, and then South Bend came right back, scoring 3 in a row to win it here today in championship fashion.
Updated score real big.
Okay.
Chittard 10, Guerin 4. Girls game.
So Bishop Chittard leading there. As you take a look at maybe the player of the game, Klingenpeel, the backup keeper.
You bet.
That's the guy right there, number 5.
Yep.
So it makes that trip back to South Bend a little bit easier for Laporte. The amount of turnovers in the second half really hurt them big. I wasn't sure that I would see the Slicers turn it over the way they did, but there were a lot of unforced errors, especially in that fourth quarter. Don't forget, at around 5 o'clock, the 1A championship game, the two teams making their way. It'll be Guerin Catholic and Evansville Memorial coming up right here on IndianaSRN.